Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Tabaxi. I am looking in towards the first level area where I had dinner. I presume that's the first level, which means that if I continue up these south stairways, maybe I'll be able to find a second level that's going to have a chapel. This is level 2, the Court of the Count. Let's see what's inside. Ah, it looks like I found an accountant. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls, and a great desk dominates the room. Sitting there is an elderly man, I presume the accountant, scratching away with a quill at paper. He ignores you, completely absorbed in his work. Alright, then what have we got in here? Hello? Visitors! How unexpected! Oh, who are you? I am Leif Lipsiege, head accountant of his lordship. I am tasked with tracking everything Count Zarkovich acquires and accomplishes, down to the very last copper. No mistakes, no holidays. So, pardon me if I have little time for conversation. Alright. Okay, let's have some non-idle questions. Be brief. Do I retrain? Tell me about Strahd. How about that chest? Oh. I'm looking for a Vistani woman. I count coins, not the Vistani rabble that tramp through the castle. They're a thieving lot, though I doubt they dare steal from Strahd. Indeed, they seem to serve him rather faithfully in their fashion, but I pay them so little mind that I couldn't say for sure. Right. Okay, well, I know you could ask some questions in order to gather more treasure, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see, what have we got here? See, that goes to the main floor, and that goes to... Alright, so that's a couple of places to the main floor. Sort of an audience chamber, it looks like. I was hoping for something more useful around here. Ah, what's through this door? Not something particularly useful, that's for sure. Just more darkness. This place is full of darkness and mist. Oh, I just don't remember how much mist there was the last time I did this. Here we go. Let's knock down the ghouls. I really should rearrange these to have a higher priority on the one that goes against undead. It's more expensive, which is why it's way to the right, but it can prove handy on it. Actually, this is the chapel. There we go. And now if we've got the chapel, that means that those will be our two objectives. Yep, well, there is a shrine there. I guess I was expecting that. Now, is there a way... Oh, this might be a way to get down to the chapel without having to... Actually, that seems to be going down a little bit too far. No, this is the right place, I guess. Now, I'm supposed to be finding a friend around here? Ally card, priest, chapel, second floor. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, Esmeralda Davenir. I forgot about her. By the fates, who are you? Not a minion of Strahd, I hope? No, he's trapped us in the castle in some kind of test. Ah, then you must be Pinepur, your name and all that you have done has reached my ears. I have dreamed that we might meet. Now, by fate or happenstance, we are in a position to help each other. Oh, and exactly who are you, and what are you doing here? Oh, my name is Esmeralda Davenir. I am a vampire hunter. For many a night I have hunted one vampire in particular. You know him as Count Strahd von Zarovich. We are in his home and near to the coffin in which he rests, and so we are in the seat of his power. We're in the gravest danger so long as we remain here. Yeah, well, he did look kind of pale now that you think about it. Heed me when I tell you that Strahd is no ordinary vampire. He is cursed, bound to be in this valley's immortal ruler by evil powers. Powers linked to the mists that surround Barovia. Evil powers? Mists? These are just guesses. I have more questions than answers myself. What I do know is that some mystical force protects Strahd from harm, a riddle that we must solve before we attempt to destroy him. You should escape as quickly as you can. I'll send for you when I learn more. And exactly how do I escape a magically sealed castle? Oh, many wizards were employed in building Castle Ravenloft. Fortunately, being a Weasley paranoid self-aggrandized lot, those wizards left behind several keystones that allows stealthy passage through the wards at certain locations. Ooh, and you have one of these stones? Yes, you can find it inside the fireplace in the study on the third floor. It's tucked away on the left side, and the keystone only works at a certain location, I presume. Yes, the keystone allows passage only through the wards at the main entrance. A questionable choice by the wizard who made it truly. That way we'll be guarded, so take care. Only through the wards at the main entrance? Okay. It's rare that I get one there.
You have found an ally within Ravenloft. If Esmeralda had not told you of the ward barriers around the castle, and the keystone needed to escape them, finding the icon of Ravenloft would be all for naught.
Yeah. Now, let's get to the third floor then, and find the study. I presume that means up one more level. I think I saw the third floor entrance. Now, that was in the other tower, I think. But let's see if there is such an entrance on this tower. Ah, this must be the third floor. Yep, rooms of weeping. But apparently there are also rooms of skeletons. Here we go. And your turn. At least if I get low in power, I know where to go. I can get back to the chapel. It'll take a bit of time to get back to the chapel, but at least I should be able to get there without too much trouble in the future, I hope. But for now, third floor. It looks like our host is here. Oh, wonderful. That means we are sure to have a joyous time, right? Yeah. Assuming I survive the encounter, of course. Of course, he just might send a zillion rats after us. I mean, that sounds like something that he might do. Just send us lots of rats. And giggle about the whole thing. Well, at least I met my quota of foes slain. That helps. Now, let's see. We're supposed to find a study, aren't we? A music stand, a cake. Let's skip that for the moment. Now, since I just want to find a... This doesn't look like a study. This looks like a dining room of some sort. No, this is the study. Alright. So I am supposed to be finding in here... Find a keystone in the study fireplace on the 3rd floor. A secret hiding place. Come on. Oh! Take the stone.
You find the ward keystone under a loose stone slab, just as Esmeralda promised. Merely touching the stone should allow you to pass through the wards at the main entrance.
Oh, that's right. I need to get to the main entrance now. But it is... Because traditionally I've worried about getting up to the top of the tower. But alright, let's try the main entrance. Here's the 1st floor. I just have to navigate it properly. Here's the grand entry. Well, this is the main entrance, I think. Right?
Just as the way out comes into sight, you sense movement above you. Strahd isn't done with you yet.
Apparently not. Sending dragons? I didn't know they had dragons. But it's the first time I've ever had this version of the exit. I've always had to go up a tower. I didn't even know that one does face dragons. And, oh, more. Really? Well, I guess a finale fight. He wants to make sure that he's tested us fully, apparently. What do we get next, Tiamat? Next. Alright.
With the keystone in hand, you step through the castle wards unhindered. You check your bags. Sure enough, the icon of Ravenloft is still there. You have done it. With a sigh of relief, you wonder if you will cross paths with Esmeralda again.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough. That makes me wonder what other variants I have missed in my time of doing this adventure. Hello, I am back from the dinner. Oh, sorry about that. You brought back the icon of Ravenloft? Yes, anyone can see what a holy thing that this is. And to think Strahd kept that within his castle. And this Esmeralda that you encountered, she seems to know what she is about. Perhaps all is not as hopeless as I had feared. Perhaps with this and with your help, we will help Irina fend off Strahd. Thank you, Pinepur. Thank you. Ooh, what have we got here? Some hand wraps. Nullified hand wraps. Biting hand wraps. Reconstructed hand wraps. Quarterstaff. Unholy quarterstaff. Yeah, like I want an unholy quarterstaff. Boots of strength. Sturdy boots of strength. Oh, that's to help with balance. Actually, sometimes balance might be more useful. Negative healing. Hollowed. Yeah. Actually, boots of strength 5 with balance. That might be a good secondary one. Actually, what stat is jump based off of? Jump is based off of strength, so let's see. I got plus 12 for miscellaneous mods. Okay. 13 rank. Yeah, okay. My jump is good enough as it is, so perhaps I will switch in the boots. I'll just have to think on that and ponder it. But what do you have to say about this arena? Now that you have met Strahd, Piper, and you have some idea of what he is, I'll say it plainly. I am in danger. Great danger from him. I can't run forever, I know, but I can fight, and I am determined to do so. I need allies and some time to gather myself, and I think I have found both. Ooh. What do you need me to do then? I approached Brother Danovic, and he thought that I might find safety in the Abbey of St. Markova in Craigs. I will head there as soon as I'm able. It will not rid me of Strahd, for none can say as much while he still reigns here. That is where I must count on you. Will you go seek out a man called Rudolf von Riesen? If rumors are true, he is a great vampire hunter who has come to Barovia. I've heard that he spends much of his time in the Blue Water Inn in Valiki. I could say we could use all the help that we can get, Primer, wouldn't you? Very well, I'll seek out this Von Richten and see what he has to say. Oh, I get end of section bonuses too. Well, that's definitely more of a direct upgrade of what I had before. Anyway, the other set of boots I can't even use until I get up another level. So I've also used the direct upgrade boots. Whether I keep them or not, we'll have to decide eventually. But that is all for this episode, and I'll return to you probably when I've gained another level so that I'll be ready for the next segment of the Miss Ravenloft when we return to Piney Plays the Tabaxi.